Welcome back, Sports Tonight on Channels Television. Let's get on with the show now. Talk about the Independence Rugby Sevens tournament. Intiance Williams and a rugby instructor, they were here last week, Friday, to tell us that, look, rugby is gaining momentum in Nigeria. What happened? It was the 8th edition of the Lagos Independence Rugby Sevens, and it was interesting, it was exciting. Rugby isn't so rough of a sport after all. It says it's a gentleman's sport. Samurai, there's an all-star team in Yobong. They retained their title, and at this point, everyone that's attended this is not about the team that won, it's about the development of rugby in Nigeria. And
also, I don't think I want to agree with the fact that it's a gentleman's sport. It's not for the faint-hearted, trust me when I say that. It's a very tough sport and very exciting. Also, I'll tell you an experience. I went to South Africa for the World Cup in 2013, for the Nations Cup in 2013, and I went to a particular bar. I wanted to watch a football match. There's some white guy sitting there wanting to watch a rugby game. And the bartender changed the channel to the football match, and they almost ate him up because the desire, the drive about rugby in South Africa, it's absolutely powerful. And it is exciting that we're beginning to generate that kind of friends in Nigeria. It's good to have rugby in Nigeria. And Austin, we keep talking about this. The talent is there. The desire is there. Just put it out there. Get people interested in it. Let the awareness be out there. And we can achieve this thing. Is it muscles? We've got them. Is it energy? We've got it in abundance. We talked about Egusi. We've got that in abundance, and we can go out there. If the platform is there, we'll keep talking about the platform, Austin. And it's good that we're doing something. It's good that all of a sudden, there's a bit of interest in other sports, the rugby, the table tennis, the tennis itself, there's boxing and all of that. So it's good stuff also.
You know, Toby, it takes little effort. This competition, for instance, is just a 2-day event. We had 12 countries, teams from South Africa, they were here, teams from the United Kingdom. And so they will go back and say, it's not just football in that country. They have a rugby team. Do you know that the national rugby team, they're known as the Black Stallions, and they've been trying to qualify for the World Cup. But just because we've not gone that extra mile, that's what we need to do more attention to.
Yeah, I mean, when you don't have the right structure, it should take time to really hit up at the national level. Yes, you know, 1 or 2, rugby programs, 2 rugby, tournaments has been around. But I mean, we need that structure. We need to give that talent, enough platform to really play, to really develop that game and learn the rules of the game. Then we can compete, at the IX level. I mean, like I said, different countries. Yeah, you just talk about how much South African, have really appreciated rugby. They've won the Rugby World Cup, and these are things that have, brought joy to people in South Africa. And I mean, we can hear a lot of respect, if we can dominate rugby, the African continent, extend it to the world. But I mean, it will take a lot of investment. It will take a lot of structure here. And then, I mean, we've got the players, we've got the talent. I think they just need that platform and structure to exhibit their talent. And we can wholly, say here that we need to do a lot in terms of investing into our sport.
That's right. I'll just see some pictures from the Rugby Sevens. As I said, it was a 2-day event, and it showed a lot of class. In some of the classification matches played, that's it right there. The Samurai guys, all-star guys, they came here, put themselves together, did some magic, and then retained the title that they won last year. From them. That's right. In the exhibition games, Edo women, women play rugby. Edo women defeated Lagos 10-5, and Barewa Academy defeated Edo boys 15-12, and there was an impressive crowd. That was the joy of what happened at the Polo Club. In the championship match, Cowries FC of Lagos, they started like a house on fire, taking the game to their more illustrious opponents. By the way, president of the Nigeria Rugby Football Federation with the MVP of the tournament, Lil Pedro, who is captain of the Samurai Barracudas. Good one, we're talking about rugby. We love it. And that's that little boy right there, already aspiring to be a rugby player.
And we hope that sooner or later, the Rugby Federation will start thinking of getting a small league, a mini league. We can start with 4 teams or 5, 6 teams.
They have a good league, and they made it regional. But, I mean, when people are not following it, that's what they need. They need to find a way that, people need to start following it. Because look at the love in South Africa for cricket, for rugby, for athletics, for swimming, and they still come here and beat us in football. And it's not saying what's going on. That means they must be doing something like that. We should start doing also. Let's talk about one sport that is also enjoying some following. Enjoyed a lot of following back in the day. we went to sleep once again, and now we are getting back to it. That sport is table tennis. In the last 5 years, table tennis in Nigeria has been doing so well. And one name that has come out of all of those hard work is Olajide Omotayo. He will lead 2 other Nigerians to the 2017 IWF challenge called Tag the Belgium Open. It will serve off tomorrow, October the 31st, in Belgium. Former international Kazim Nasiru and Dotun will also begin their campaigns in the group stage of the men's singles of the tournament. Omotayo has been joining Group 2 alongside Chinese Taipen Sun Chahung and Germany's Omianeus. So, Olajide Omotayo, let's wish him all the best, guys. It's good that we're not talking about Arnold Quadri now or Shegun Toriola, and that's right there is progress, Toby. This is a young lad. He's been there, done that, former junior champion. Now is the time for him to show that, look, I can play.
I mean, progression is very key. We've talked about Haruna Kodre, how they've been dominated. I mean, we need someone like this to follow suit. We need someone like this to get platform to develop. And I mean, this is a very big stage for Motai and the rest of the guys. I mean, you'll be playing alongside the very best from the world, from Germany,
That's right.
From China. These are guys that could give you a lot of big fights, a lot of lessons to learn, and how you can improve on your game.
And look at who he's giving him words.
Give him to allow him there to motivate him. I mean, you've got everything to do well. I mean, with Aruna, with Omotayo, that means that we can dominate Africa and then try to compete also at what level. I mean, I love this guy progression from the junior championship to this level. It's something very, 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 very good for us. Progression is very key. Reason why we've not had many athletes competing is because the progression is very slow. But with Omotayo getting this platform, will give us something very big with table tennis.
I agree with you. Thank you. So that's it for table tennis and the Belgium Open. Hopefully, Olajide Omotayo will give us something to talk about. Not just Olajide, the other guys also, Kazim and Dotun. They will give a good showing at the Belgium Open. I'm particularly pleased that now they are going for competitions.